Hola chicos, hello Leute, welcome back to another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. If you haven't seen the last episode, then please do check it out. If you haven't seen any episodes in this series, then please check out the playlist. I'd recommend it before watching this. I feel like we're coming to the end. I don't know, I haven't looked it up, but we've had a lot of flashbacks. In the last episode, we had a truly amazing and surreal flashback for Lewis. And this is where we are. We're currently in Lewis's bedroom, his hideout. Yeah, that was a really cool, quite long flashback. We're going to see what it's got in store for us now, so let's get into it.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Love
But
memory
I
of Lewis.
understand why we left.
I feel like we're coming to the end of this playthrough.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Don't see anything to search.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
And we're going up to Edith's room here.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Anything else here or straight into the story? Seems like we go straight into the story. Oh, we're back at the journal where we started.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or
Down
that
here?
Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Where am I going? Here.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
So we're playing as Edie now.
When the fog rolled in, I
Oh,
lost
no.
my way. I got turned around.
We're supposed to turn around? Now I'm lost.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh wow, we actually made it to
Or
the old
maybe
house?
I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
We never found out the end of the story. We're probably going to find it out now.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh wow, I can move the hand.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, I'm moving.
This journal was supposed to be for you,
I think.
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. Oh, I did not see that coming. Well, we'll let the credits play out for a little bit. Also, just in case there's anything more, I don't think so. But wow, that game, there's a lot of super technical, cool stuff that I would love to take inspiration from. But it's given me some great ideas, and I'm definitely gonna maybe play around with some of the things that we've seen in here. This is definitely a work of art, and for me a great story. We got an achievement, I guess, for sticking with the credits. Yeah, we've got other playthroughs coming. There probably will be other games up on this channel by the time this final episode is on the channel. We have the first tree up there, and I think Gone Home will probably be on the channel by the time you're watching this. So if you haven't, please do check out the other playthroughs. They're very chill so far, very relaxed. Just a great opportunity to play some games, to continue playing games, and to take some inspiration from what we're playing, get some ideas. Hopefully you get some ideas too. Even if you don't have time to play games yourself, then sometimes just watching, people play games is enough just to take some inspiration. So hopefully that's beneficial to you as well and enjoyable. And we've also got some educational videos coming to the channel if they're not already up there. So a bit of fun playthroughs and a bit of fun educational stuff. So be sure to check out those videos as well if you haven't already seen them. Just going to see if anything more comes from these credits. And I want to look up a little bit about this game online. I might see if I can find any videos on how it was made, or any of the game developers talking about it. Because it'd be super cool to learn a bit more about it from the behind the scenes of this game. I don't know if we're going to get anything more. I mean, everything's just well thought out, including the credits here. But some of those last flashbacks, the one with the top-down game, where you're also working with the fish, that was just insane. That and the comic book one were probably my favourite two flashbacks. Yeah, I guess the replay a story option is now available. Oh, that's really cool. So you can just go in and find someone's story to replay. I like that. But, of course, we're not going to do that now. We're going to end the video here, so thanks very much, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this playthrough. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Notification bell to see when other playthroughs and episodes are live. And apart from that, have a great rest of the day and see you all next time. Bye for now.